Hello everyone, welcome back to a Card Days Night Hockey. Today I got a hobby box of 2006-2007 Upper Deck Series 1. I put this up to a vote on Instagram between Series 1, 06-07 and 09-10 Series 2. 06-07 one, so I decided to go with that one. It's the oldest Series 1 or 2 I've ever opened. Before this, the oldest I've ever opened was 08-09, so this will be the oldest I've ever opened. And I've never opened it before, so should be interesting. This is my second year watching NHL back in 2006-2007. Back when the Flyers were the worst team in the league. They lost the lottery that year, of course, which we don't like to talk about still, for many reasons. Least of all, 2010 Stanley Cup Finals. But there's some pretty good young guns in this set. We got the ones on Steel City that they highlighted were Kopitar, Kessel, Jordan Staal. Who else? Their S name. Can't think off the top of my head. But should be fun. I think Malkin in Series 2, but I'm expecting these cards to stick together. But let's see what we can find in 06-07 Series 1. And they are very stuck together. Oh man. Starting off with Mike Commodore. Jari Lehtinen. Mike Commodore with the afro in the 06 Finals, of course, for Carolina. Chris Drury in the nice red Sabres alternate. I always like those uniforms. Well, first Young Guns of Johnny Oduya. Interesting. He had a pretty long career. Pretty decent career as a defensive D-man. He was on some of those Chicago teams that won the Cups. I wanted to mention before I started, if I pull a Young Gun of any player at all that turned out to be an NHL player, had an NHL career, I'd be happy. And Johnny Oduya definitely had an NHL career, which ended on the Flyers. Played one game after getting claimed on waivers. It was not very good. But yeah, Johnny Oduya Young Guns. It's an interesting one. Henrik Tallinder, Saku Koivu, Alex Picard, the former top 10 pick, and Robert Lang. There's another Alex Picard that played D for the Flyers back in the late 2000s for a bit. He spent most of his time in the minors though. Okay, pack 2. Dallas Drake, Chris Draper, famously traded for $2, I think. Kimmo Timonen, favorite of mine. We got a jersey card of Ed Belfour. It's pretty neat. Very long career for Ed Belfour with, I'm sure you all know, Blackhawks, Stars, Sharks, Leafs, and he was in the Panthers that year. That was the last year in NHL. And he finished his career in Sweden, I think. The second Swedish division. George Peros, without a mustache. Ryan Hollweg, got cross-checked in the face by Chris Simon that year. David Lenevu, and Glenn Wesley. His son, Glenn Wesley's son, was also drafted by the Canes a few years ago. I don't even know if he ever went pro. He ever got signed by them. I don't think he did. John Madden. Rostislav Olesh. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Stickiness is making it tough. Peter Pruka. And a Hometown Heroes, Mika Kiprusow. It's a cool insert. I like those old Flames jerseys, black. Keith Kachuk. Derek Bugard. Ryan Malone. Mike Knuble, another early favorite of mine for the Flyers. Nice guy, too. Man with the Carnival. Back in 2006. Jason Spezza. Brian Berard. Miroslav Satan. Unfortunately, never played for the Devils. Chris Osgood. Dan Boyle. Go from the back. Ryan Suter. It's going to be easier. Who is this? Duncan Keith. Second year card. And Matt Cook. Yeah, Matt Cook. Forget Matt Cook. Ryan Miller. Patrick Sharp. Terrible trade for the Flyers. Jim Slater. Shootout artist, Brian Gianto. Coming off a 48-goal season the year before. Ryan Kessler. Darcy Tucker. Pierre Turgeon. And Rick DiPietro. He's being paid by the Islanders until end of the decade, I think. He hasn't played in 7 or 8 years. Jay Bouwmeester. Brian Rafalski. Ryan Getzlaff, second year. Trent Hunter. Jaromir Jagr. Brendan Morrow, former captain of the Stars. Andrei Markov and Francois Beauchemin. Ends the bottom right corner, or bottom left corner. I know these Series 1 and 2 videos tend to go a while because there's 24 packs. Try to go as fast as I can. Got UC Oakenham, Paul Ranger, Lubomir Visnovsky, another Young Guns, Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Pretty nice. Pretty nice Young Guns to pull. Of course, still playing for the Sharks. Played there his whole career. I think he's on the downswing now. Unfortunately for them, he's got that huge contract left. But still, Matthew Garon, Gonchar, Pandolfo, and Brad Stewart. Still, that's a player's very long career. I'll take that Young Gun, for sure. Christian Huselius, Yoni Pickett, Alexander Perezogan, Jarrett Stoll, Sergei Fedorov, Current Exelby, Kari Lettinen, and Kevin Weeks. You know, there's a lot of some all base packs. Still fun to go through because it brings back memories for me. Oh, sorry. Watching these players play. I'm using them in the old NHL games. Brad Boys, Timo Solani, Vladislav Nagy, another hometown heroes of Ovechkin, very nice. Second year Carter Ovechkin, Ruslan Fedotenko, Darren McCarty, Jerome McGinley, Tomas Vokoun. I don't have any cards of Ovechkin in the black and blue Caps jersey, so that's pretty cool. Rafi Torres and Matt Cook in the same box. Nick Schultz, former Flyer. Milan Hajduk. Chris Higgins. Jonathan Chichu, 56 goals. Jose Theodore. Nicholas Havlid. And Marcus Naslund. 607, of course, was the last year before Reebok Edge. So, last year for a lot of jersey designs in the league. Eric Stahl, now with the Sabres. Poor guy. Todd White. Rick Nash. Our Young Guns. Phil Kessel. I'll take that one for sure. That's a great pull. Even when he was on the Penguins, did not really hate Phil Kessel. He's a pretty likable guy. I think he gets a bad rap. But, I think a lot of it has to do with the Toronto media. But, that's probably one of the better Young Guns to pull out was 607 Series 1. I'm pretty pleased so far. All 3 Young Guns have all had very nice NHL careers, and 2 of them are still playing. So, it's always nice out of the old Series 1 and 2. Got Tim Thomas, Justin Williams, I think he just retired, Vinny Prospel, Danny Alfredson, Martin Zelena, Tuomo Ruutu, Mike Ricci, Chuck Kobasu. Mike Ricci, known as One of the ugliest players in hockey. Poor guy. Former Flyer a long time ago. He was involved in the Lindros trade, of course. I can't remember if that trade tree is still going or if it just died. But, that's Steve Sullivan, now in Arizona, the GM for now. Chris Campoli. Daniel Sedin. Shootout artist of Brad Richards. Another player who had a nice long career. Andy McDonald. Nathan Horton. Carter Sanford. Oh, and Cam Ward. That's the good Andy McDonald, not the crappy one that played for the Flyers. This is the one that scored for the Ducks and the Blues. Tomas Cabriolet. Brian Giunta. Dwayne Rollison. Shane Doan. Ray Emery. Matthew Dandino. Matthias Oland. And Steve Ott. Another pest, but he won the cup last year as the Blues assistant coach. Very quick transition for him from NHL player to NHL coach. Sidney Crosby, second year card. Corey Perry. Philippe Boucher. I think it's our young guns. Of Tomas Kopecky. Antoine Vermette. Joe Nieuwendyk. Alex Semin. And Pascal Leclerc. Kopecky, another guy had a pretty long NHL career, almost 10 years in the league for him, I believe. I think he was on the Blackhawks Cup winning team in 2010 at least. Once again, another NHL player, I'll take it. Tomas Kopecky, young gun. I think he finished his career in Florida, maybe. Joe Thornton, Mike Camilleri, Jochen Hesch, Brian McCabe, Thomas Vanek, Martin St. Louis, Brian Campbell, Jeff Tambellini. Campbell coming off one of the biggest hits ever laid in the playoffs before when he ran over R.J. Umberger. I still remember watching that live as a kid. Sidney Crosby, Steve Bernier, Bobby Holik, David Prince, young gun. First one that really did not have much of an NHL career. I remember him playing for the Phantoms because the Phantoms played the Bears all the time back then. They still do now. I think he played like one game in the NHL maybe. They can't all be winners. But I think it's kind of lame, I think, how they used to use just the mugshot pictures, the team portrait pictures for the young guns. Obviously not all of them, but R.J. Umberger, Adam Foote, Christian Ehrhoff, Chris Phillips, Glenn Murray, Marty Straka, Pavel Datsyuk, and Jason Blake. One more side to go. 6 more packs. These 2 packs are stuck together. That didn't sound too good. Trying to unstick them. Ooh, a little bit of damage there. Alash Hemsky. Oh my god. Ryan Whitney. Spittin' Chicklets. Stephen Weiss. It was going so well too. Matt Kowalska, Young Guns. Another guy who really didn't play in the NHL. I'm not even going to go through his base. He did briefly play for the Bears. Hershey Bears. I think it was that season. And he produced pretty well for the Bears that year. I think he was on 3 AHL teams that year, if I remember correctly. Outside of Hershey, I don't think he was a huge producer in the AHL. But, that's a name probably only I would recognize. There's a jersey in here, I think. Back when Upper Deck guaranteed you 2 jersey cards in Series 1 and 2. Steen Rabada, back when he played for the Blackhawks. And it's Chris Osgood. Another good goalie. Maybe not Hall of Famer. That's up for debate, but definitely a good one to pull. Yager, Frolov, Jason Williams. Sorry, you're not seeing these. Nikolai Antropov. I'm just trying to get through the rest here. The last 4 packs, the packs are stuck together. It's not just the cards. The packs and the box are stuck together. But I'm gonna go through, look for any inserts. UA, Derek Roy, Henrik Sedin, award winners of Rod Brindamore, now the coach of the Coyotes, Hurricanes. I'm sorry guys, I'm running the runtime up a bit here, trying to get through as fast as I can. I think I've gone through all the young guns already, but I'll also try and do a quick recap at the end. We got time. Barrett Jackman, my God, these are so stuck. Andrew Brunette, Marty Turco, Andre Mazzaros, former Flyer, Ethan Morrow, Peter Forsberg, Sergei Zubov, Hall of Famer, and Marc-Andre Bergeron, the power play specialist. Jimmy Lundmark, 99 draft pick. John LeClaire, Jordan Tutu. Statistical leaders, Sean Avery. Led the league in penalty minutes to 506. 1 pack to go. I'm glad the young guns were not in the stuck packs. Scott Niedermeyer. I'm just going to divide it by section. Lee Stempniak. Steve Bernier. Matt Sundin. Pierre-Marc Bouchard. Sean Burke. Corey Stillman. And Slava Kozlov. Obviously, big pull of the box. Phil Kessel Young Guns. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below. I'm sorry for the camera work, but I'm sorry for not getting all the cards on camera, but you know, when they're so stuck together, it's hard to shuffle through them normally. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll be back again.